Target by Valina Fuentes and Dominique Perez.
Culture in social media. Target. In organizational behavior, it is important that a company has a culture for their employees and their customers to have a connection. The following social media outlet demonstrates Target's consistent interactions with their viewers from all across the world in various platforms.
When looking at the Target website, we can see that it is much different from their social media platforms. Their homepage contains all the sales they have for the week, and it is currently highlighting the Black Friday sales. Their focus is mostly on clothes and some toys and electronics. You can easily navigate through their website by clicking on the images, and it will take you to those specific deals. While their social media is very family-oriented and appeals to a variety of people, their website seems to target mostly women over men. For Target's Instagram, it is very family-oriented. Their Instagram contains pictures posted by regular people using their products. In this featured picture, Target regrammed this post from a customer displaying their mug with their cat. Their Instagram also appeals to pet owners this way. Currently, they are also posting a lot of holiday-related pictures to get people excited about their products. Target treats their Instagram like how they treat mannequins in the store. They dress them up to appeal to their guests, which leads them wanting to buy the products.
Our next social media outlet is Facebook. Target. On Target's Facebook page, there are many interactions between customers and Target human relation team. This allows customers to ask questions in regards to upcoming sales and to provide their own personal feedback on their favorite products. Polls are used frequently on Facebook. The image here shows Target posting a poll to the countdown of Christmas. Many people wanted socks that are related to Harry Potter over Star Wars. Clearly, this is a marketing tool in their advantage to see where the product will most likely be focused on. Our next social media outlet is LinkedIn. Target. From an employer's perspective in regards to culture, unity, teamwork, family-oriented, offering employment is all visible on LinkedIn's page. Target is trying to share their side of what Target is to potential employees. This page is filled with culture, it's filled with the life of working at Target, and it shows majority of the listings of job postings in various locations.
We sat down with Brianne Wardell, a Target store team lead at Target West Covina South. We asked Bree what are some challenges that she deals with within her store. She shared that balancing what is best for the business and her employees can sometimes be challenging. She also said that store timelines don't always match up with corporate timelines, and that that's something that corporate wants her to work on. She also shared how she deals with motivation in her store. We asked Bree how she keeps her team motivated, and she says she likes to give them incentives like food, Starbucks, prizes, and thank you notes. She also likes to give them goals to keep them on track. When dealing with poor work habits, Bree says it's best to remain calm, and she uses positive methods when approaching the team member. She likes to have one-on-one conversations on how they can improve or correct their behavior, and then she likes to follow up on their progress after. With team leads, she expects much more, She teaches them accountability and allows them to make their own decisions. She expects her team leads to come to her when they have done something wrong. Bree oversees 4 ETLs and 12 team leads. Her ETLs act as assistant managers for the store. We also asked Bree what she looks for in seasonal hires and how she decides who stays. She looks to see who has more flexible availability and good attendance. She also looks to see if they have potential to move up. She looks at their performance and attitude in the workplace. She also looks to see who is willing to learn new things and who is able to handle covering other departments. We also interviewed a few team leads and asked them what their biggest challenges were. Martha, a guest service team lead, stated that her biggest challenge was dealing with payroll. The sales that Target makes determines the hours that team members get. Payroll also cuts hours in the very beginning of the year from January to March to save hours for later in the year from October to December. Because of payroll, Martha has to deal with a smaller team. Ashley, a senior team lead, stated that having a solution for everything is her biggest struggle. She said that sometimes she feels as if she is spreading herself too thin because she's a senior team lead. Lewis, the new market team lead, stated that managing Market, Food Ave, and Starbucks was his biggest challenge because they are on opposite sides of the store. Patty, the human resource team lead, said that her biggest challenge is dealing with team members. Everyone has different flexibility and everyone wants different days off. For requesting days off, it is a first-come, first-served basis and is based on coverage in the department. Jessica, the merchandising team lead, said that her biggest struggle is working with difficult team members. Jessica doesn't work in one specific department, but she has to work with every department. We also asked them how they keep their team motivated. Martha said she likes to get to know her team to understand what they would like more for recognition. For some, she gives thank you cards, verbal appreciation, or food and drinks. Ashley shared that she likes to give positive and negative feedback and recognition. She likes to let them know that they've added value to the store with thank you cards and occasionally passes out candy to her team. Lewis likes to be friendly and wants to know everyone's personality types. He is a new team lead and is currently working on understanding his team. Jessica likes to give feedback and likes to let her team understand their worth in the store. We also interviewed a few Target team members. We asked them what their biggest challenges are in their store. Amanda from Market said that working with her new team lead is one of her biggest challenges. Jasmine in Softline said dealing with unrealistic expectations is one of hers. Bridget, who works in Hardlines and Beauty, said dealing with unrealistic time frames is hers. Joseph from Hardlines says adapting and absorbing new roles while still completing current tasks is a challenge for him. And Otto from Guest Service says finishing his current tasks while assisting guests constantly is his biggest challenge. We also asked them if their team leads motivate them or if they motivate themselves. Bridget said she motivates herself because slacking off can cause job loss and she likes to work for money. Joseph said that he motivates himself, and he says that the team leads do try to attempt to, but he does better at motivating himself by making his own goals. Otto said he motivates himself because he doesn't like how the team leads try to motivate them. He says he uses money as a motivator. Amanda said she has to motivate herself because her new team lead struggles with motivation.
Motivation at Target. In our observation, we came to a realization that the manager gave false indication that motivation is a great aspect in their store. Apparently, many of their employees gave negative feedback when asked about motivation inspired by their superiors. This led to more information regarding to the lack of motivation and how many employees had preferred some recognition for their hard work. Motivation theory. Motivation is the force within an individual that accounts for the direction, level, and persistence of a person's efforts expected at work. Therefore, Maslow's hierarchy of needs comes into consideration when applying motivation toward target employees. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. High order needs. Self-actualization. The highest need level. Need to fulfill oneself, to grow, and to use abilities to fulfill a most creative extent. This is apparent in our interviews, with some stating that they didn't really need their superiors, constant motivation. They felt that their work was their pride. Esteem. Needed for esteem of others, respect, prestige, recognition, need for self-esteem, personal sense of competence and mastery. This was apparent in our interviews that many target employees did not receive their rightful recognition, nor did they get respect from those above them, like team leads, managers. There was a lack of it. Lower order of needs, social, need for love, affection, sense of belongingness in one's relationship with other persons. This was very apparent in our interviews and our observation that many target employees did feel that they had social groups that helped them, connect with one another. Safety. Needed for security, protection, sustainability in the physical and internal personal event of day-to-day life. This applies to employees having a job, knowing that they're getting paid. This had no issues at Target. Everyone knew what is expected of them. Physiological, most basic of all human needs. Need for biological maintenance. Need for food, water, and subsistence. This is apparent in all aspects of target employees, but this is not particularly essential in our observation and our interviews. Motivation. Scenario 1. A typical busy day at Target. An employee named Dominique is doing her zone when she's approached by her team lead, Felina. In this scenario, the lack of motivation is present. Hi, Dominique.
Hi, Melina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. I see your zone. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I think I'm almost done. I'm halfway there.
Halfway there. All right. I was wondering if you could help Pam do her area once you're done here, since it seems like you got everything, done. You don't mind, right?
Okay.
So I'll come back and check on you later. All right.
Okay.
Keep up the good work. Hey, Dominique.
Hey, Felina.
How's your zone coming along?
It's going okay. I got stopped by a few guests, so I'm kind of behind now.
Oh, okay. So you won't be able to help Pam later?
Probably not.
Alright, I'll find another team member to help her out. Pick up the pace, Dominique.
Motivation. Scenario 2. In this scenario, we apply motivation concepts to illustrate the power of positive reinforcement and eccentric rewards.
Hey Dominique,
Oh, hey, Polina.
how's your zone coming along?
That's pretty good. I'm halfway done.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's great. Keep up the good work. I was wondering if you could help Pam. You know, after your shift, if you want, you could get a Starbucks later for being a helpful employee to Pam during our holiday season with the rush.
Okay, no problem.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Dominique,
Hey, Polina.
so how's your zone coming along?
I finished my zone. I'm just putting away my go bags now.
That sounds great. Actually, I'll handle the go bags. Can you head over to help Pam?
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem.
And here's a reward for you for being such a good helping out Pam and finish your area on time.
Cool, thank you.
Alright, take this. Help Pam, thanks.
Motivate your employees. Yeah!